Gator here with a quick review. Old is an M. Night Shyamalan thriller about a family on a tropical holiday who join a few others on a secluded beach that rapidly reduces their entire lives to a single day. I always love seeing what this guy does. I've been a big fan for years. Like most, I have my top 3 favorites of his and my bottom 3 that are hilariously bad, confusing fans like myself to just smash their heads against the wall in disbelief.
If you don't want my help,
I don't want your help.
okay.
Duh.
So going into this film, I had heard anything from it's worse than The Happening to brilliant, M. Night is back. I kind of fall somewhere in between. It's somewhat predictable to an extent and deeply flawed, but could have been up there with some of his best if not for a handful of issues. First of all, like most modern releases, the trailer spoils way too much of what could have been an exciting reveal. I understand why studios push this, as they're so afraid of what opening day box office numbers and getting those asses into seats. But the fact is, if the movie's great, the word of mouth should be enough to bring the audiences in. Titanic opened in second place and slowly locked itself into the number 1 spot for months, word of mouth. Because of the trailer, Old can be predictable at times, and the usual M. Night twist is not as impactful as I'm sure he hoped it would be. There are some mediocre acting, probably due to cheap casting and no names, that actually seemed to get better as the film went on. As always with M. Night, there was lame, poorly written dialogue and a handful of plot holes, although my son actually helped explain a few of them to me that I was willing to suspend disbelief for. Now, M. Night usually throws himself into his films at some point, but I wish his cameos were more like Alfred Hitchcock, let's say, or even Sylvester Stallone in Staying Alive.
None of them are really near water.
Instead, like with Signs, he gives himself a pivotal role that I always find distracting, and it takes me out of the film thinking, hey, isn't that the dude who made the movie? I remember thinking, his acting is actually better than these cast members. Dude, stop giving yourself crucial parts in your flicks. Tarantino does it, but it's way less distracting in his films. I'm okay with seeing QT and Django Unchained and then easily fall back into the story, as most of what's going on in his movies are chaotic and shocking. But I don't want that distraction and the mind-bending mysteries. I want to stay in the story. And the film has some pacing issues. I wish it was a little longer and he had fleshed out these characters more so I could actually give a shit when things happen to them. The framework is there for an amazing classic. He just didn't stick the landing. In the end, I really liked this picture and I was never bored. I found myself on the edge of my seat for most of the runtime. I'm going to give Old a 5 out of a deck of cards used for war, I guess. Let me know if you like these quick reviews. I'll do more of them. For now, hey, Gator out. Watch for new movie reviews and documentary series. Don't forget to subscribe and click on that bell so you know when new reviews arrive.